for joining us on a pick. Your perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
And he gets that one. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Here's the three. Mavericks with the rebound. The three from Washington. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
So big for his team when P.J. Washington is connecting from deep. That space is invaluable.
Stripped it away. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Edgecombe. Oh! Hammers it home.
So nice. Wow. B.J. Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
Offensive rebound. And Gobert with the stuff.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that ball.
Inside, Davis. Washington outside. Back to Davis. Over Gobert. Davis can't hit.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
A big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. There's Davis with the three. They get it back. Here's Flag. The kick out to Ball. Outside Edwards. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's DiVincenzo, following the score by Dallas. It's McDaniels on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. over Edgecombe. Minnesota again missing.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
It's rebounded by Minnesota. 1:05 left in the first quarter. Pass to Dillingham. Driving in. Drops in the layup for two.
That's terrific work getting to the bucket. You know, although the D made it pretty easy by backing off once he got there, he still had to finish it.
Now here's Davis. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. The shot misses. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Your score. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up to the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. Off the mark there with a three. Intercepted. Your score. And it's blocked by Davis. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Substitution on court.
Just 4 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 3. And
Dallas, 13.
and some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Good.
How about that concentration from Andrew Wiggins? He refuses to give in to the defense. What a finish.
Randall draws the double. Pass to Edwards. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Edwards pulls it in. Here's Randall. Now Reed. To the inside. Stolen by Russell. From outside the arc. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship rules.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
They're getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. And it's Thor with a rebound.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher in tight.
Wow, Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
Back to Ball. The three is up. Nails it from 3. Ball's got 5.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Outside Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Down low. Here's Gobert. Rudy, a monster inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Driving inside. Here's Davis. Rebound, Minnesota.
Right, sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Basket counts.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish. Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage. He goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
Both teams will make substitutions. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside, DiVincenzo. To the paint. Ooh, it's stolen away. Off the floor. The pull-up. Davis can't hit.
High scoring hasn't been what we're accustomed to, but as a team, they have been able to find success.
That one goes. Count it. The Wolves got his first points in this one.
You see the work Anthony Edwards has put in on his decision-making. That's a pretty setup.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. That ties the game.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
The kick out to Ball. Pass to Edgecombe. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with the double. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's the jump ball.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
And it's Washington missing. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. So for Dallas. 32 seconds left in the first half of this game. There's the block. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run.
Yeah, with those long strides, Andrew Wiggins so dangerous in transition.
Outside Edwards. Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Now McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And that's not going to go. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by a bucket. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Edwards. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. That's on Derek Lively. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, B.A., is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leans heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA. Now, guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
All no good. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Edwards with it. Checked by Washington. And Davis with the block. Tries again. Randall can't hit. Here's Dallas now. There's Ball with a 3. Pure from three-point range. Ball's gotten his third basket of the night.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
It's Edwards on the wing. Over Washington. Edwards can't hit.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back. You know, Flack wasn't going to let that dunk chance pass him by.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Up top, Randall. He's got 12. Pass to Dillingham. And here's Edwards outside. Davis with a rebound.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Are you kidding me? Flag already adding to his highlight reel.
Edwards gets the bucket.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
To the middle. And it's Washington missing. Minnesota in the lead. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Greg.
Yeah, BA, they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, we're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Here's Flag. 6 points for him. Again, the miss by Dallas. Down low. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
And Davis gets it to go.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Outside Edwards. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Flag. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Here's Edwards. And it's blocked.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Here's Davis. Davis just merciless inside.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Both teams deciding to change it up. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter of the game. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flag to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, BA, he maybe looked really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Here's McDaniels. Rejected by Lively.
Well, stellar job by Lively on the defensive end. That's what he's there for. Rim protection, folks.
The 3 from Ball. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 4.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
Wiggins outside. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Thor. Right side Reed. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it... Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Ball with it. To the paint. Here's Bassi. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
As a passer, Ball has great fundamentals. His timing and accuracy are right on the money.
Outside for Randall. Outside Reed. Drops in the 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's Ball. Nice D from Reed. Edwards with it. Now Wiggins defending. Edwards can't hit. DiVincenzo with a steal. To the inside. Pass to Dillingham. And the bucket is good. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Minnesota leading by 9. From the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. 16 points for Julius Randle.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's Wiggins. The putback. Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
The activity and the energy of Lively, it's so hard to contain him off the offensive window.
And that basket is good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Outside Davis. Oh, he jammed it!
Man, I like seeing Edgecombe rise up like this. Plays like this prove he belongs in this league.
Edwards. Oh, putting in work inside. Mavericks trail by 9. And he drives in. And a one-handed slam.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And Davis with the block.
He is such an impactful defensive player. Davis's length and timing makes him a prime-time shot blocker. What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
Outside Edwards. Let's loose the three. Cleared away by Davis. So it's Dallas with it. Here's Washington. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Some guys just have confidence and calmness in these big-time moments. P.J. Washington.
And here's Randle. Stolen by Ball. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Now Washington. Now Davis. 6 to shoot.
Man, this is the kind of pressure Flag puts on defenses. He knows how to get them to foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Now Randle. Oh, no good again that time. Here's Flag. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. And stolen by Edwards. Now Randle jacks up a 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Edwards. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. Boy, they didn't.